After Supreme Court's watershed verdict on free speech, the government has maintained that it's always for freedom of speech. TV Today Network's managing editor Rahul Kamal spoke to Information and Technology Minister Ravi Shankar Prasad.
Section 66A has been struck down, and thank God for that, and all of us are celebrating online freedom. But tell us, how does your government now intend to deal with the challenges thrown up by inflammatory, defamatory, abusive content that's posted by people online, sir?
First of all, you must notice three things. This law was passed by the previous government. The cases were pending before we came to power. After I assumed charge, I requested our Additional Solicitor General to request the court to give time so that I can myself frame some strict guideline to prevent its abuse by the police. But unfortunately, the petitioner insisted that we have challenged the validity, no time be given. And ultimately, the matter was heard. Then we changed our affidavit, where we said we fully respect social media and no ideas communication must be curbed only because they are critical or cartoon and satire is there. B, it can only be interpreted in accordance with Article 19(1), freedom of speech and expression, read with reasonable restriction under 19(2). And if it cannot be, then we don't support it. These three were clear stand of the Government of India in the new affidavit filed.
But sir, I'd like to quote to you from what the ASG, the Additional Solicitor General Tushar Mehta, said in court while arguing on behalf of the government, demanding and explaining why Section 66A needs to be continued with. He says, and I now quote to you verbatim what your lawyer said in the Supreme Court: if a medicine is bitter, then we can add sugar after having the medicine instead of throwing out the medicine. He calls Section 66A a medicine. He says we can make some minor changes, but he is not talking about advocating, he's not talking about striking down this provision. The government's position today is in deep contrast to the position that you took before the Supreme Court, sir.
The main thrust of our stand, and by the way, you should also quote our clear written submissions, that if Article 66A of the IT Act cannot be saved within the confines of Article 19(1) and 19(2), freedom of speech and expression and reasonable restriction, the government does not support it. What more do you want?
Where does the government draw this line? Because Section 66A was being misused. These laws too are open to interpretation, and people who put out inflammatory content can still get into trouble. Where does the government draw the line on criticism? If I were to make a cartoon of you or of the Prime Minister, am I likely to be jailed? Where will this government draw the line, given the other provisions that exist in our statutes?
First of all, those provisions under the Indian Penal Code are in existence for the last 50, 60, 70, 80, 100 years. Rahul, you don't forget one thing: there is problem of terrorism in the country. There is problem of rabid communal violence being provoked by interested parties, being patronized from across the border to create disorder. And there is also rabid extremism in the country bordering on the seditious. Those are security concerns to be taken off seriously. But the larger issue, lawmakers and others will have to understand, and those in power in particular, and those who are in politics in general, learn to be tolerant towards criticism. Learn to be liberal towards criticism. And if there is a cartoon, learn to laugh it away.